We're back again with another brutal and honest food review, folks. We've got something big here. It is the Smokehouse Platter. TGI Fridays, 20 quid from Iceland. Guess what, folks? What we need you to do, hit that subscribe button right now. That way we can keep making more of these videos and the ones that you do enjoy and love. The TGI Fridays range has been out in Iceland for a long time. This is one of their newest additions. This apparently serves four for 20 quid. Let's have a little look what we've got in there. Right. There's quite a bit, to be fair. We have got smoky barbecue chicken wings, barbecue pork belly burnt ends, mini ribs with barbecue sauce, barbecue pulled pork, little smokies with a Carolina gold sauce, mac and cheese with chili jam sachet, so I'm guessing you put like mac and cheese bites with chili jam on the top, loaded hash brown tater tots. I like the sound of that. Cook everything in the oven from frozen for the best results. It does take about an hour and 10 minutes, so the smoky barbecue chicken wings take an hour and 10 minutes to cook. Everything else is 35 minutes, 30 minutes, 20, 25, 14, 15, so it's going to take a little bit of time to get this cooking. So what do you reckon we do? I reckon we go, let's get cooking, and then we can get tasting. I will see you when it's done. So I'm going to get cooking right now with these. But if you do follow us on this channel, then why not give us a little follow on all the other social media channels we've got. We have got TikTok, we've got Facebook, we've got Instagram. We've got 750,000 followers across all the platforms. We want to hit 1 million by the end of the year. Please drop us a like, drop us a follow. We love it. We couldn't do this without you guys. Okay, so everything here comes individually wrapped, which makes it a lot easier. You've got your chicken wings there. Got your mustard sausage with Carolina gold sauce, barbecue pulled pork, tater tots, mini ribs with barbecue sauce, pork belly burnt ends, mac and cheese bites, your sauces. What they also given you as well in here, which I find quite interesting. Little sheets of greaseproof paper to put on your board afterwards. Very nice. Right, we're all cooked and done now. Let me give you a show of what this looks like. Flip you around now. Here we go. On here we've got the mac and cheese bites with the chili jam. We have got the ribs. We've got the chicken wings. We've got the sausages. We've got the pulled pork, pork burnt ends, and we've got the tater tots. There we go. Now I know this says it serves 4 people, but I think it's more likely going to be 2 adults, 2 kids, rather than 4 adults. I just don't think there's enough on there, but we'll see. And there it is, full platter for you to have a little look at. First up, we've got the mac and cheese bites with the chili jam. One of the things that annoys me about cooking mac and cheese bites in the oven now is it always pop open and you kind of lose half the cheese if you're not careful. Somebody's got to invent something that stops it doing that. Please just do it. That way we get full mac and cheese bites when we're doing it. The chili jam is here to dip in. That chili jam is proper spicy on there. Wow. And it's thickened nicely. Very good. The mac and cheese bites, they're pretty standard. The kind of ones that you get at Christmas, you know, when they do those kind of party foods. A little bit gooey inside, not over the top, but still not too bad. I don't mind them. I like it with the chili jam though. Wow, really, really works. Next up, we're testing out the tater tots. I'm expecting these to be pretty standard as a normal tater tot, but you never know. We'll see. These are pretty standard. Get them in kind of frozen packets as you are. I think it's just kind of more of a filler for the box itself, you know, so you got something potato in there. I actually think a big bunch of chips or fries would have gone better in this one, so you could potentially pour all the pulled pork on them, make it American with the tater tots. But there's nothing wrong with them, nothing spectacular about them. They're just standard. Next up, we're hitting the sausages. Surprised when these came out, they were a little bit smaller than I expected, but it does say mini sausages on there. Comes a kind of sauce that you drizzle on the top and you bake in the oven. But they smell pretty decent, so I'm hoping they're going to be all right. They're nice and smoky. That sauce that's gone on the top, really nice. Nice little buzz to it as well. Sausages have come out quite hard, quite kind of have to grip in to kind of eat them, but they're really tasty. I do like these. I think there's sort of mustardy flavour to the topping on there, but it's still really quite pleasant. I do like it. I think the reason why the sausages are a little bit harder is because it means that when they cook, they're not going to explode everywhere. Okay, not bad. Next up, we're doing the mini ribs, and I tell you now, these are mini. These are cooked in a nice barbecue flavour. They smell great when they were cooking as well. They are called mini ribs on there, but I was expecting a little bit more meat on them than that. Look, it's a lot of bone on there, but it is all in the taste, isn't it?
I gotta say, there needs to be way much more meat on these. It is mainly bone on there. What the meat that you're getting is actually really good. Falls off the bone, loads of barbecue flavour through it. I'm looking at some of the others I've got a bit more meat on, but yeah, because they've gone mini, they're not absolutely amazing. Fine, it's a shame that, because if these were covered in meat and a little bit bigger, I think these would be absolutely amazing. Not bad. Now we're on to the barbecue pulled pork, another one that smelt amazing while I was cooking. One of the things I did notice, as you were cooking it, you kind of have to cover it in foil, take the foil off a part of the way through, and then split it down and shred it down. The size of what you got in the packet compared to actually what you got when it came out is a bit disappointing. There is not a lot here. It's pulled pork, guys. Chuck loads in. The whole point of this smokehouse platter is you want meat and everything like that one. More pulled pork, please, in this one. But let's see what it tastes like. That tastes amazing, which is even more disappointing that there isn't more on the plate. They taste ace. The sweetness of the barbecue sauce in there, fantastic. Sits really well with the pulled pork. It pulls apart great, fantastic. The portion I've got is really fatty. I know pulled pork comes with fat, that's fine, but there's a lot more fat in there than needs to be. I think if we cooked it a little bit longer, it'd get really, really sticky. Really like that one. Best one I've tried so far. Next up is the barbecue burnt ends. I love these kind of things. This is pork burnt ends. It's a pork belly rather than like beef burnt ends, but hey, still just as good, I reckon. Nice other sauce that you have to drizzle on the top. Let's give it a go. Again, fantastic in flavour. Really good. Meat falls apart in your mouth. A little bit of fat in there, but that's pork belly for you. But yeah, I really like that one. That's really good again. I think I might even just shred it up and just use it as another kind of pulled pork to it. A little bit of buzz in the flavour, but very good. Taste-wise, fab. Really like that one. Really, really good. And finally, we've got the barbecue chicken wings. The most important part of any kind of barbecue platter is how the chicken wings taste. Looking at them, they're big. You do only get 4, that's 1 each, but that's not a problem. Barbecue sauce that you drizzled on the top, smelt amazing while it's cooking. It's gone really, really sticky. Happy days. Let's just get tucking in. I'm glad I saved these till last. These are the best till last. That barbecue sauce in there, fantastic. Smoky, flavourful, loads of meat on there. Yeah, really good. Happy with these ones. And the fact that my fingers getting all nice and sticky, that's what you want from chicken wings. Not just have to like pull them apart and have to like run around and wash your hands and stuff like that one. That's the whole point of these. For the frozen chicken wings, these are very, very good. Okay, now, the more I've got into this one, the more I've seen that, you know what, if you're really hungry on a Friday night, between 2 of yous, this is probably about right. Get yourselves stuffed, get yourselves enjoying. If you want to share it with the family or get a couple of these, you can, but at 20 quid, I think the whole thing could just do with elevating that a little bit more. More pulled pork, more of the burnt ends, a few more chicken wings, and I think you're going to a proper big feast. Most of the stuff in there is pretty good. Some of it is quite average. I'm disappointed with the ribs and I'm disappointed with the sausages, unfortunately, but the others taste fantastic and they're really nice. Okay, £20 Smokehouse Platter, TGI Fridays from Iceland. You're gonna get a 7 out of 10. Solid score for anybody who's wondering. A couple of things could be better, but you know what? That's what you get with frozen food sometimes. And folks, that'll do for this one. We'll see you on to it next.